Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup. Well, for both teams, it's game one of the NBA Cup. A chance to start strong in this group stage.
Remember, the group stage is just 4 games, so every game is huge. I expect both teams to come out with a little extra effort that just means more than your average regular season contest.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Smart is out there with James. And it's Ayton in at center. Morant with the steal. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Now here's Smart. There's the three. The shot off that time. The Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in LA, I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. And it's Wallace penetrating, and the jam by Wallace.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
James with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Smart misses. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Now Wallace. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
And you gotta be cautious around Ayton. When the pass isn't precise, he has an ability to poke it away.
Here's Wallace, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wallace has got 8.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Big substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for 8. Hachimura comes in for James. Jake LaRavia is checked in for Smart. And it's Luke Kennard in for Austin Reeves. From Memphis, they come in off the loss to Phoenix. Here's Kennard. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
Morant outside. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 12.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Doncic kicks to Kennard. A 3-ball, and that one's good. Hachimura.
Not the guy you expect to knock down the answer 3, but Rui was ready to get it done.
Here's Heaney. The Lakers with the rebound. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Morant with the steal. Here's the drive, and then Morant slams it in.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can.
And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Luke Kennard, Hachimura out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. In recent seasons, availability has been a problem for John Morant. Greg, dig into that a little bit.
From a league suspension to multiple injuries.
Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
How about the authority from Morant? And the way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And this is game one of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in a drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
The Lakers making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Reeves can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Wallace the screen. It's Morant with the drive. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And some changes here for the Lakers. James checked in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Luke Kennard in for Austin Reeves. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wallace. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 13 points for Wallace.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Edey with the steal. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's an 18-point game.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Memphis has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Wallace, good.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Morant's got 26 points. 58 seconds left here in the second. And a deep three from James. Los Angeles with another miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. Got a piece of it.
I like how Hachimura made himself big protecting that paint.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. You're right on that, but these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
Here's Morant. And here's Johnson outside. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this.
Hey, folks, thanks.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And now the question is, can they make?
And guys, we're still in the early parts of this season, but the power rank. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Johnson is out there with Edey. Then it's Morant. And there's Wallace. And it's Garland in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Tuomas Isalo as we begin the second half. Wow, Clark, has Austin Reeves been good? Especially after signing that 4-year, $54 million deal back in 2023.
Yeah, I tell you what, it might be the best value contract in the league. I mean, Reeves just continues to improve each season. He's got a very efficient and effective game, and he's also shown the ability to be much in the clutch at times.
Man, that's a dunk that would get some high scores. You know Johnson put some time into that one.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Oh, Ayton in position. Smart pitch to Ayton. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And again, the Lakers no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And Wallace slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous. It has been a shaky start this half for their offense, shooting just 1 of 5.
Johnson for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The kick out to LeBron. They get it back.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Doncic, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough open.
Mercy, mercy.